Cengiz Under swap deal to the Arsenal. So lads, when it comes to the Arsenal career of Henrikh Mkhitaryan, let's just say it's been a massive disappointment. I mean, to be fair to him, having swapped out for Alexis Sanchez, it was always going to be hard to fill in the boots of the Chilean. Mkhitaryan's best contribution to Arsenal has been his intro video where he said, "Yo Pierre, you want to come out here?" So at the start of the season, Arsenal decided to finally get rid of Mkhitaryan on loan to Roma. And actually, having joined Roma from Arsenal, Mkhitaryan's form has actually somewhat picked up, having already scored 6 goals so far this season. And so with that and his impressive form so far at Roma, it seems like Roma want to sign him on a permanent. And that's where it gets interesting, lads, because apparently Roma could be willing to swap 22-year-old Cengiz Under for Henrikh Mkhitaryan. Now of course, in terms of when the man is a Turkish international, he is a right winger / left winger, and he's even been branded the Turkish Eden Hazard. Now of course, as most Arsenal fans will personally tell you, Hazard is a very decent player, and we are all still recovering for what he did to us in his last game for Chelsea. So obviously with Under being compared to Hazard, it goes to show the man is of course a decent player. So with that being said guys, in today's video we will discuss the potential swap deal of Cengiz Under and Henrikh Mkhitaryan from Arsenal to Roma and Roma to Arsenal. Let's be talking about it. Lads, we are back to talk your favourite topic. What is it, lads? I'm gonna say transfer news. Daily Arsenal Football Club. We're back again. Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Bass14 and welcome back to my channel. In today's video today, we are back to talk another transfer rumour, and today's rumour is actually a pretty interesting rumour. The rumour that we will be discussing today is a potential swap deal between Henrikh Mkhitaryan and Cengiz Under. Now of course, currently Henrikh Mkhitaryan is on a season-long loan to Roma, and having picked up form in Rome, it looks like he might be going there for a permanent. Now of course, Roma could easily offer Arsenal the money, but instead apparently they are willing to offer Arsenal Cengiz Under in exchange. Now let's get straight, lads. If this does happen somehow, I am going to be absolutely over the moon, because Under is a baller, but also with him being so good, it kind of makes me very skeptical about the rumour itself. But regardless lads, we shall discuss. But with that being said guys, before we get into the video itself, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video as always. If you like, smash 100 likes, your boy would appreciate it. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are under to 10,000 subscribers and we are getting there very slowly but very surely, so make sure to subscribe. And also as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is going to happen? Do you think it's worth happening? And do you think Arsenal even need Cengiz Under? But with that being said guys, without any more further ado, let's get into this and let's be talking the potential swap deal of Henrikh Mkhitaryan and Cengiz Under from Arsenal to Roma and Roma to Arsenal. Let's be talking. So first things first, as always, who exactly is Cengiz Under? Under is a Turkish professional footballer who currently plays as a right winger for Italian club Roma, and as I've already said lads, he's a Turkish international. In terms of the player's age, the man is 22 years old, and in terms of his day of birth, he's also born on the 14th of July. And you know who else was born on the 14th of July? Your boy Bass14. You love to see it. In terms of the history of Cengiz Under, of course, he broke through initially in Turkey, coming through the academy of, hang on, give me a second, Altınordu, and then later transferring to Başakşehir. And after that lads, of course, he moved to Roma in 2017 for a fee of £13.4 million. Now when you take into the context of the fact that when he signed for Roma, the man was still a teenager, coming out of Turkey, £30 million, it goes to show lads, he's been balling from young. And as I've already said lads, the man is a Turkish international, playing 20 games for Turkey and scoring 6 goals. In terms of his career so far at Roma as well, the man has played 85 games, scoring only 17 goals, which isn't the most promising. But then again lads, if you go into the type of player Under is, you have to understand he's not really a goal scorer by any means. Well, that leads us perfectly on to the next point, and that is the type of player that he is. In terms of Under and the type of player he is, let me get it straight lads, the man is the Turkish Eden Hazard. If you've seen Under play before and you've seen the type of player he is and what he does with the ball, you can understand straight away why he's been compared to someone like Hazard. In terms of the type of player and the way he plays, they are very similar. In terms of Under's strengths, he's got very good long shots, very good crossing, and also very good dribbling. And in terms of his style of play, the man likes to dribble and the man likes to cut inside. There you go lads, as I said, the Turkish Eden Hazard. And in terms of where he can play as well, he's not just a left midfielder lads, he can also play the right hand side and also sometimes lads down the middle. And that versatility for me plays a massive part to why I think Arsenal should be going in for him. If you look into attackers nowadays, a lot of attackers can play the left hand side, the right hand side and down the middle. If you look into Manchester City and the players they have, the wingers they have, they've got players like Raheem Sterling who can play on the right hand side but also when needed to play on the left hand side. And having that versatility is very useful in terms of in-game tactics and in-game movements. So therefore for me lads, looking into the type of player that Under is, let's get one thing straight lads, he is a very decent player. So the question is, lads, why do Arsenal need him? I'm not gonna lie, lads, I don't actually know. In terms of the type of player he is and where he can play on the pitch, yes, Arsenal could use a player like him, but at the same time, if you look into our current squad, the one thing we don't lack is attackers. We've got Pepe, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Martinelli. Basically, we've got a lot of attackers. So that poses the question of why do Arsenal need to buy Cengiz Under? Why do we need him? And I actually don't really know. So in terms of the rumour itself, I am already very skeptical about it, because why on earth would Roma want to let go of a very, very good talent Under who's just 22 years old and take Mkhitaryan for exchange? For me, lads, that just doesn't make sense. And if the people at Roma want a deal like that, then wow, you man don't know how to run a club. But to answer the question itself, why do Arsenal need him? We don't actually need him that much. Well, we don't need him, lads, we still could use him. So that then poses the question, lads, is he worth the swap deal? I mean, are you being serious, perhaps? Of course he is. Now, as I said, lads, despite Arsenal not needing a player like Under, at the same time, lads, if we're actually getting a chance to let go of Mkhitaryan for Under, it's a no-brainer. Despite Arsenal not exactly needing him, you can still use a player like Under. Left mid, right mid, he's a baller, he's a Turkish Hazard, that you're letting go of a player like Mkhitaryan, whose massive wages go off the bill as well, and you're bringing in a younger player who's 22 years old. It makes so much sense. So yeah, Arsenal don't exactly need him, but if we're going to offer him, we might as well take him, lads. This for me is where it gets very interesting. If Roma want to swap players, I'd much rather take man like Lorenzo Pellegrini. And of course, Pellegrini is a central midfielder, attacking midfielder, and I think he's a player who Arsenal would require a lot more. But in terms of if it's just Under for Mkhitaryan, again, lads, if that is the state, I'm going to take that deal. I don't care what it is, I'll take it, bruv. And I'll go back to what I said, lads. Arsenal don't need Under, but we can always use a player like Under. He's 22 years old, he's only going to get better, he can play left mid, right mid, and he is, of course, the Turkish Eden Hazard. If that's how Roma want to do it, then that's how we're going to do it as well. I will take that, thank you very much. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to end the video there. Of course, this has been a very short video in comparison to my normal videos, but then again, lads, it came out of nowhere and I said I might as well talk about it. But with that being said, guys, of course, if you have enjoyed the video itself, make sure to go down there and smash a like on the video as always. If you guys can smash 100 likes, your boy would appreciate it. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Again, as I said, lads, we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers and we are getting there, so please do subscribe. And also, as always, lads, let me know your thoughts in the comments on Under, on Mkhitaryan. Do you think the deal is going to happen, and do you think Arsenal need Cengiz Under? For me, lads, we don't, but I will take him anyways. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it there and there. Again, in today's video, we have discussed the possibility of Mkhitaryan for Under, and for me, lads, if that's how Roma want to deal, then that's how they're going to deal, and I'm going to take it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time in a bit.